What is up, everybody? This is RybackStun. We are here on the Marvel Heroes Test Center. We've got Cyclops, little energy damage character that I'm going to be rolling for today's video. And that means that we also have Firestar to preview today. Firestar was approved, visuals were approved on Monday. Test Center is being put up today. Hopefully Falcon gets put up sometime today so I can get that video out as soon as possible. And first we're going to showcase to you how Firestar works. So let's go through each tier one by one and see what we've got. The normal thing we've got here: Companion, Duration Infinite, Assist, Team of Hero Duration 30 seconds, Base Damage 200%, and Regens 5% maximum health per second. We've also got Radiance, where her specific one gives you Spirit Cost reduction by 3% and Energy Damage rating by 300. That one's not going to be nearly as useful on Cyclops because how much Spirit does he actually use? But the Energy Damage will be helpful. We've also got Bodyguard, Loyal Ally, and Treasure Seeker. Those are the normal things. On the Power 3, the Tier 3 power selection, we've got Microwave Shield, where she'll surround you with a shield of intense radiation, protecting you from incoming attacks, 25% damage negation, as well as a certain amount of energy damage to the enemy when you're hit by a melee attack. Buff duration is 6 seconds, cooldown is 20 seconds. We've also got Radiant Corona, which is intense radiation plays the damages and enemies caught inside of it, so it's a dot for 5 seconds, cooldown is 6 seconds. That's actually really cool. That means that if you're looking for a more damaging build, you could roll this. And then you have Incendiary Support. Occasionally it'll scorch a hero you're attacking. 5% activation chance to do a dot for 5 seconds, a lot of damage twice per second. Then you've got, on the tier 4 here, you've got Rain of Fire. Fireballs to rain from the sky upon enemies. Lots of energy damage per hit. Cooldown is 2 minutes. You've got Mega Flare, where she pulls in heat from the environment and suddenly releases it as a massive explosion. Lots of damage. Cooldown 60 seconds. And then you've also got Flame Meteor, 10% chance to activate on hits. Lots of energy damage. So we're gonna go do the same thing we've done in the last two videos. We're gonna do a Taskmaster with the infinite duration individual. We're gonna do Curse with the short duration individual, and then we're gonna do, I think it was like Doc Ock or some crap like that, maybe Shocker with the passive duration individual. I think it was Shocker. So here comes Firestar, and you'll see she pops in, kind of, and then go. Now with Firestar being a character that's one of the team-ups, don't be surprised if sometime in the near future, oh, there's the fireballs, definitely helpful, and there's my radiation shield, boom, look at that. Don't be surprised if sometime in the near future that, or sometime maybe far future, depending on how long it takes them, if Iceman shows up as a team-up before he shows up as a playable character. Because back in the, I think it's late 60s, early 70s, there was a show called Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. And they had Iceman, Spider-Man, and Firestar on there. And we already have Spider-Man and Firestar as playable, or as team-up characters here. So, and with the way that Firestar looks, you'll be able to get all that lovely stuff with her. And I'm just blasting these guys pretty much to death. I don't really need to attack any of these guys, honestly. But we're just showcasing you how much power she actually has. I'm going the wrong way anyway. She's actually a pretty impressive little team-up. I see the immediate damage available to her right now as you've got some stuff going with her abilities, but you know, and why are the damage numbers not showing up? Hold on, I want to look at something really quick. Yeah, for some reason it reset my damage numbers, so I'm gonna go do this gameplay, show outgoing damage numbers. I also want to show all of these except out. Alright, cool. That way Firestar's here. We've got my little crappy Nagrai demon. There we go. That's what we're looking for. And look at her. She does a nice chunk of damage. She took out that guy pretty much all by herself, I think. I don't think my bolts bounced to her at all. Wow. Look at that microwave beam. Get a Hot Pocket ready. I know, stupid joke. But she's got microwave-based powers. Like, what else do you microwave but Hot Pockets? So, shoot one of those guys. Get some damage going. My little invincibility thing as well as the dodge that I have. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. Taskmaster is our first big enemy that we're fighting right now. Firestar's getting ready to open a load of whoop-ass. There we go. Look at that. Look at how much damage it's doing. And, like, honestly, I don't have to use anything but Ricochet right now. If I had a Badoons, it'd be even better. So, I'm going to go ahead and fire a little bit with our lovely Optic Barrage. Looks like, what's her name's doing the same. Firestar throwing a microwave barrage, I guess. So there's that. That's all that stuff. I'm going to look at something really quick at an item. Okay, cool. So that is the infinite duration Firestar thing. We'll go ahead and hit I and switch all of her powers to the assist. You'll be able to see the Corona and the Mega Flare most likely. We'll go right into Odin's Palace to beat up Curse, because he's a jerk. Jerk, Curse, Curse, jerk. Oh, my toggle's still up. That's nice. And then blast, blast, blast. Oh, that's a nice little bit there. She, like, jumps up and then blasts down. Very similar to how Human Torch did his little thing in one of the Fantastic Four movies when he went supernova, I guess. Dark Elves are always ridiculously powerful, more so than they should be. I mean, they're the most powerful enemies in this game, honestly, besides the Frost Giants. They have more health than anything else. They do more damage than anything else. Bunch of crap. It's a load of baloney. I'm just going to dodge roll continuously until I get to my target, which is not here. Move, 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 move. I'm surprised I only have like 8,000 health. It's because I don't have any of the 2 through 4 uniques. Or I don't have a slot 2 and I don't have a slot 4 because the slot 3 is Legacy of Punch Clops, which is pointless. For a ranged build, not necessarily pointless in general. I'm sure Punch Clops has a ton of fun with his unique. Oh my god. I might die here. I apologize. I guess I was not prepared for anything. Ugh. Alright. Back up, we'll dodge roll through. Dodge, 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 dodge. There we go. Doge, 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 doge. Lots of damage being taken here. My Cyclops is not completely built properly. I've got most of my abilities set up and ready to go, but my actual items themselves need some work. I had a legendary item. I switched it over to Spider-Man when I decided to have Spider-Man be one of the main characters that I enjoy playing. So I might flip back to Cyclops here once I realize that I don't have any ranged characters that are not... I'm not going to say broken, but Iron Man is definitely not in a place that he should be with the amount of damage that he does. He definitely should not be doing that much damage. But here's Firestar. Somewhere. Okay. Hold on. Okay. There we go. I guess I had to stop attacking. There's the blast. There's the supernova attack that she does. Curse, you have a lovely, tasty Firestar there. Stop hitting me. Bouncing bolts. Ricochet blast, whatever you want to call it. Boom. Curse takes a long time to kill. Definitely some of the hardest solo content in this game. And Firestar is now gone. So Firestar helped me do, you know, about 3/4 of Curse's health before he decided to show up and ruin everything. So, ouch. See, I was not prepared for that. And as long as I have my target reticle on him, it should... Oops. Try not to die, try not to die, try not to die, try not to die. Oh, I'm invincible now. So, boom. Alright. Curse just blew up into a bunch of stuff. Is any of this here what I think it is? 2 cube shards? Why did I get 2 cube shards? Relic of the Gibberim. Cool. So there's that. Still no team-up gear as of yet. Not entirely sure what's going on with that. But there's that. And now, we will showcase the passive stuff. That is not the right button. There we go. Passive, 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 passive. And we'll go beat on Shocker. I decided to pick Cyclops instead of Johnny Storm because Johnny Storm's got a lot of visual effects, so you may or may not be able to see Firestar's attacks as she does them. But we want to make sure that you can see every glorious inch of power. And I think it just activated that little blast that was there right off the bat. We'll see if there's another one as we continue our journey. There was one right there. That was Firestar dropping a bomb on somebody. I guess you don't get to see a visual of that, which is kind of a shame. It'd be cool to see her, like, fly by and then drop a fireball on top of the enemy. So, before we move on to this next section, I'm going to clear these guys out, and I'm going to sit there and read specifically, again, what we're looking for in the actual power. Well, there's that blast. That was the incendiary support. So she drops down and blows somebody away, and then there's the meteor. Oh no, I guess that was the meteor, and then the incendiary support is the one that drops the AoE on the ground. So, cool. So there's the incendiary support as it activates. That's got a pretty good activation time. Like, even though it's only 5%, that was impressive, kind of how quickly it was able to drop that. That was the meteor support that just dropped there. Didn't do nearly as much damage as it should have, but it's probably just because it wasn't in a tightly packed group of dudes. So teleporter's really annoying. I don't need XP on this character at all. No legendary to grind up. Actually, do I have a? No, I don't. I don't even have the pot of gold. There's the incendiary support. So, the nice, like, little bits of damage for the passive, and especially when I'm getting the plus 300 energy damage rating, it's kind of ridiculous, especially with those extra little bump attacks. So, we're going to go ahead and fight Shocker. Now, if it applies an on-hit effect every time I hit, using the energy barrage, the optical barrage, is probably the best way to get this done. Yeah, see, look, there's the actual incendiary support itself. Come on. Aw. Alright, so that's that. That's the passive tree for Firestar, which is cool. I'm going to go open this chest here and see if there's anything that's going to drop. So, let's go ahead. Oh, I don't need that cube shard. This is Test Center. Nothing matters here. We're going to go ahead and take one more quick overview on Firestar, and then I'll make some suggestions for builds. Wrong button again. Alright, so, normal tier 2s. The microwave shield is actually pretty cool if you're looking for a defensive thing. Otherwise, Radiant Corona is probably going to be the best thing that you're going to want for either the infinite duration or the 30-second duration character. The active duration or the I don't even know what to call the difference of this. I remembered I had a thing for it. Infinite active passive, that's what I was calling it. Alright. Radiant Corona is going to be a good power unless you need that defense. Most characters won't need this, but characters like Human Torch could definitely use this microwave shield for the extra damage negation that it's going to provide. You'll get it for 6 seconds every 20 seconds, so it's going to have a 14-second downtime if she activates it every single chance she can. Rain of Fire and Mega Flare are two very good powers. Honestly, I think that Rain of Fire is going to be your active ability, while Mega Flare will be your infinite ability. And the reason why I say that is that because Rain of Fire is on a 2-minute cooldown, you're only going to get it off once during an activation of the assist. But if you roll Mega Flare in your companion infinite duration thing, you get it every 60 seconds, she'll run up and then explode. You want your character to be doing as much damage as possible, as quickly as possible, when you have them in the companion mode. That's what I'll call them, by the way, companion, active, and radiance, or passive, whatever. That way it'll make it so that she can do that every minute, and she's doing the damage that she needs to, whereas the Rain of Fire could be helpful in that one spot where you need a bunch of damage. It does more damage anyway, I believe, because it does rain down drops and hits people, but it's got that 2-minute duration, which isn't a 2-minute cooldown, which isn't going to be good unless you're making it so that you can only summon her every 3 minutes. So what I can see is I can see you going I can see this being the optimal damage for your companion. If you want defense, go with the micro shield. I could see this being the optimal assist. Sorry, loyal ally, my bad. Or even, yeah, you could take bodyguard. Well, if you want to take less damage. Anyway, this being the assist's optimal tree to take, and then obviously the Radiance tree would just be these 4. Treasure Seeker isn't really all that important, but yeah, it really doesn't even matter about Treasure Seeker. I wish there was a way that you can kind of replace this with something else, because every hero is going to have Treasure Seeker, and it's not going to be different from any hero. It's all going to be the same thing. It'd be nice to have a character that could do a different type of beneficial passive in this aspect, but it doesn't really matter. You're going to get a really cool team-up to begin with anyway. But Firestar is an awesome, awesome team-up. I think all three of the team-ups that I've previewed so far have their strengths and weaknesses, but I think Firestar, in the way that she plays right now with energy damage characters, can really be one of the strongest characters you're going to have an aspect with. So, there is that. Hopefully Falcon will be on the test center soon so that I can preview it for you guys and you can enjoy that content and then be informed on your choices once the team-ups hit on Friday. Now, I will own I bought the pack, actually, so I'll own all of them. If Falcon is not on the test center, I will get Falcon previewed as soon as humanly possible for you guys, because like I said, I want you to be informed on your purchases. I want you to make sure you know what you're doing when you want to buy these. But right off the bat, I can tell you dodge heroes are going to want Spider-Man, magic, mental damage heroes are going to want Magic, and energy damage heroes are going to want Firestar. But if you don't have a preference on the types of heroes that you just want somebody who's going to be a strong character to utilize, right now Magic and Firestar are the two best out of the three that I've seen so far. The Falcon's coming out soon, and that video will be hitting whenever I can possibly do it. I'm not going to wait a couple days to have it happen. It's just going to hit the second I'm finished with it, just like this video did. So, hope you guys enjoyed the content preview as much as I did showing it to you. Remember to like and comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Tumblr at RybackStun. More videos to come along, more team-up previews to come along. Taskmaster's going to be hitting down the line here soon. I have that video finished. And with that, this is RybackStun, signing out.